Are you okay?
No.
No.
No, but yes, I'm
Yes
so
and
good.
no.
I don't like him. I don't. I don't like him. Is it him? Ah, shit.
I'm at that point in my life where I'm ready for a relationship, are famous last words of women who are about to spend the next 50 years with cats. All the guys you left in the friend zone throughout the years will not be interested to pay full price for a second-hand car. And some of that guys could have been Prince Charming, you know? But you were too busy with Chad. So enjoy your boxed wine now. Gentlemen, being quote-unquote ready for a mature relationship after 30 is like a thief who has been stealing all his life, and now that the police has caught him, he's like, you know what, I'm ready to live a normal life. I'm ready to not steal anymore and work for a living. Yeah, it's a little too late. We should figure that at an earlier stage. Wanting a serious partner just because you no longer have the option to be messing around has no worth. Even simps are not that stupid. They can see through your crap.
I don't trust anyone who says they want me because no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't. You want me when I'm cute and funny and sweet and inspiring, but when I have a little attitude, you don't want me. All of a sudden, I'm a problem.
That's
All
correct.
of a sudden, I'm a headache. All of a sudden, just get off the roof of my car. I have to go to work. You don't want this.
Exactly.
Not really, anyways. Probably want to fuck. Probably want to waste my time. Probably want to experience me. But you don't want me in my entirety, so stay the fuck away from me. Okay?
That won't be
Thank
hard.
you. Have a good day.
Yeah, that won't be hard. I apologize for not wanting to deal with your crap and your mental nuisance. When women say, I have an attitude or I have a big personality, it's really code for I'm mentally unstable, my reality is based on my emotions, I'm unpredictable, meaning I can cheat on you or leave you or make problems out of thin air. Dating women with quote-unquote big personalities is like dating a time bomb. You don't know when, but the explosion is going to happen, and you will feel all the time like you're walking on thin ice. So madam, let me explain this to you, so maybe you can understand why men are not interested in you. Imagine you have a nice partner, he treats you well, he's funny, he makes gifts for you, he takes you to dinners, etc. But eventually once a week he gets drunk and beats the crap out of you. Would you find that a good relationship or a bad one? And how long do you think you can be with that person? She mentions, you don't want me in my entirety. Would you want this man who is good 6 days but trashes you the 7th one? Would you take him in his entirety? No, it's not how it works. I don't care how sweet or nice you are, if ever so often you will be a headache and a chaotic mess of emotions. Gentlemen, better be alone than with bad company. The good moments are not worth the bad ones.
You're a single lady and actively dating, this one's for you. If you are not dating multiple men at once, you're doing it wrong. To the ladies that are dating multiple men, well done, well done. Thinking, why, Kaylee, why would we date multiple men at once? That's just, it doesn't seem right. We do not owe them any commitments. We are...
Correct, and we don't owe you any commitment as well.
We're not wives. We are single. They get commitment privileges when they show us that they're worth those. But ladies...
Oh, so men are supposed to get the privilege of your commitment after they show you they are serious about it. Tell me why any man will take seriously a woman who doesn't take men seriously and is dating 5 guys at a time. You're not taking it seriously, you are being community property, but you expect men to send in their interest applications and to wait like simps for you to evaluate if they are worth your commitment. All the while, them being under risk of wasting their time if you decide to just keep them around waiting to milk their attention. In what parallel universe would any man be subject to that?
Ladies, what the problem is our self-confidence and our self-worth. We have forgotten that we are the prize, not the man. We're like, oh, I'm so happy that, oh yeah, you picked me. No, stop it. Every man is lucky to be dating any woman. Even says in the Bible that the woman is the prize. It's time, collectively, that women wake up and start remembering that we are the prize, because by doing that, we set the standard and set a bar, and then men...
So here you can read, I've spent around 20k pounds, I presume, because of the British accent, on understanding human behavior. Guys, can you imagine spending 20k and still having absolutely no lick of sense? Man, you can't make this stuff up. You keep repeating you are the prize. Why? Just because you're a woman? You need something more than just having 2 Higgs chromosomes. Are you pleasant to be around? Are you dating material? Do you come with luggage? Toyota is a good brand of cars, but no one is going to pay the same price for a brand new model with 0 mileage and a second-hand broken, old and used car that comes with many problems. What exactly makes you the prize for any man to want you? Answer me that. Come on, you've spent 20k in order to understand this.
Actually have to start doing something and start actually having to, you know, step up. We are not wired the same as men. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. We are much more emotional creatures than they are, especially in the beginning. And men, consciously and subconsciously, know this. Men know that to get a woman to submit, they just need to get her emotional. And they do this by creating attachments. Also, did you know that kissing releases chemicals that makes you attracted to somebody? So even if he's not the right guy and you're kissing him, your brain is going to think that he is. And this is how we end up in relationships for like 1 or 2 years with a guy, and then you're like, oh, actually, I don't think I want to be with this guy. But usually someone's worth or self-confidence is so low that they just think, well, if he don't want me, no one will want me. No, stop it. Come on, we need to really, really step into our power, because it's just going to change the world. We create life with our womb. We literally create the universe.
Yeah, this woman in particular created the Milky Way, wouldn't you know it?
We bring the magic, we bring the intuition, we bring all the magical stuff, right? Men were designed to protect that magic, to look after that magic, provide for that magic, and in return, get to plug into that magic and share it.
Yeah, a few men are interested to plug in, but not necessarily into your magic, but into something else. Which honestly, just by listening to how entitled you are, I guess it's the only thing that's worth plugging into.
And we're just running around letting any old person plug in and suck out our energy. Because that's what's happening when we're having sex. It used to be called a sacred union because there's some serious power in sexy time. But so many of us have lost touch with the energy that's involved in being in a relationship and sharing each other's energy. So if you want to win in the dating game, start dating multiple men.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I love how with the same breath, you say how every time you kiss chemicals are being released that bond people, how with bedroom fun attachments are created, how dating the wrong person will drain your energy, but at the same time, you say the key is to date multiple men. I just don't understand it. Wouldn't that drain you faster? Wouldn't you create many attachments that end up breaking up? You spent 20k for that.
This will stop you getting attached.
Yeah, gentlemen. Building attachments will somehow help you stop being attached. Incredible logic.
And falling for their bullshit. If you'd like to take a look at how I find 3 dates, check out my profile. If you'd like to hear more about dating and why we should be dating 3 men at a time, follow for more.
No, I don't think I will.
Seriously though, women over 30s, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? I am so lost. I've never been so lost in my life. I have a very clear sense of direction, but I'm lost. Anyone else can relate? Here's a bit of context for you. I haven't dated anyone for like 2 years, almost 2 years. No kissing, no hugging, no loving, no sexing, no nothing, no nothing, no nothing.
So you are 30, and let's presume you have been out of the dating market the last 2 years. What have you been doing before that? What have you been doing throughout your 20s? Because there lies the answer of why you are single at 30.
I needed to do this for me. I needed to discover certain things about myself. And now that I have discovered it, I know what I want. So I'm actively looking for my tribe. Actively looking for my tribe. My person, my forever person. And yesterday, I went on a date. First time in a long time. And we talked online before and we had great chemistry. We were talking for like 3-4 days or whatever. We even video called and whatnot. But the moment it was time to meet up at the bar, that chemistry we had online just suddenly disappeared. Turns out this person was feeding off of my energy, just trying to match it. And, you know, couldn't keep up in person. That's the impression I got, right? I could be wrong. That's the impression I got. They were really good looking, but not much going on in here. When it was time to speak and, you know, time to think, like there wasn't much going on. And like, I saw this meme going around. For some strange reason, I couldn't save it on TikTok. You know, where it says, in 2023, I will find my person. And the woman was like, no, you won't, you know. And I'm starting to feel that way because like, there's absolutely no spiritual connection with a lot of people, I realize. There's no energy. There's like...
Women will start to be interested in spiritual connections after 30. Before that, they only care about the connection between Chad's eggplant and their ham wallet.
Like, you know, I like to feel that spiritual energy connection, and if it's not there, I can't do it. So, you know, I want to hold out faith that I would find my tribe. But women over 30s, like, if you consider yourself to be sensitive to energies and you know, you like talking about the spiritual stuff.
I'm gonna add another red flag because of all the energies. Energies are a red flag.
Like, how do you go about dating in today's world where technology has taken such dominance over our lives? Like, how do you do it?
Best advice, do it before you are 30.
Have you found your tribe? And if you haven't, are you happy being alone?
Well, gentlemen, that will be it for today. Thank you for watching. Leave me your comments down below, and I will see you next time. Have a good day.